We're here for another story time, and we all have our jammies on. We have everybody here. We have Faith, our blind and deaf therapy dog. We have Echo, our deaf movie star. We have your favorite Tonka, they're all already sleeping. Tonky, you say hi? That's Tonka. And Judge is still here. This is Judge, and he borrowed some jammies. The book we have is very special. It's called Love Comes on a Leash. I Am a Therapy Dog by Jody Otwell. This was loaned to us by our good friend Cindy, and it's in memory and was dedicated to Logan, who was a therapy dog. He's no longer with us, and they were Tonka. They were our inspiration for becoming a therapy dog. And I want to apologize in advance for my nail polish coming off. It's proof that I'm washing my hands so much, so I hope you're all washing your hands. Love Comes on a Leash. Natchez, a big, fuzzy brown dog, eagerly ran through the gates of the city dog park. His friends Henry and Cleo were waiting just inside to greet him. "Hi, Natchez," Henry the little poodle said. "Hey, where did you get that neat scarf?" "Hi, Henry. This is my therapy scarf," Natchez said. "I wear it when I go on therapy dog visits." "Therapy dog visits? What does a therapy dog do?" Cleo, the pretty whippet, asked. Natchez lay down in the warm grass and tilted his head as he thought about Cleo's question. "Well, therapy dogs visit with people big and small in all kinds of places. They pet us and talk to us, and we make them smile and feel good just by being their friend." "That sounds like fun," Henry said excitedly. "I know I'm not just like you, though," Natchez said. "But can I be a therapy dog, too?" Henry asked. Cleo nodded, her head in agreement. "You don't have to be just like me," Natchez said. "All kinds of dogs can be therapy dogs. Therapy dogs can be big, obviously, and they can also be really small. Some dogs are fancy, like Echo and Faith, and others like to jump through hoops. Some dogs have long pedigrees, while other dogs come from shelters or rescues, just like me," Natchez said. "Some therapy dogs may have special needs or disabilities. My friend Stevie is blind, just like these two goofballs. Marley is deaf, just like Echo and Faith. Chili has wheels, and Dusty uses a stroller to get around." "But that doesn't keep them from being great therapy dogs," Natchez exclaimed. "Why, Henry, you don't even have to be a dog to be a therapy dog." "Huh?" Henry and Cleo said together. "All kinds of different animals can do therapy work. It's not what you look like on the outside, but who you are in the inside that matters." "There are a lot of great dogs, Henry, but to be a great therapy dog, you need to be very gentle, have good manners, and love being around people big and small." "You have to be smart too," Natchez said. "Smart," Henry said. "My mom and I went to obedience school before we signed up to be a therapy team. I learned a lot at school that helped me get my shiny tag that says I'm registered therapy dog." Natchez said. He proudly showed the tag to his friends. "But before I got my tag and scarf, I had to take a big test to show that I would be a good therapy dog." "A test? What kind of test?" Cleo asked. "First, you will need to show you have good manners. You must walk politely on a leash, sit when asked, and lie down." That's Logan. "And stay until your partner calls you to come." "I can do that." "You will also be tested on harder things, like leaving toys alone that are not meant for you, not being afraid of loud noises and people yelling nearby, or being hugged tightly by someone you don't even know. And you need to show that you're not afraid of wheelchairs and walkers, and having several people pet you at the same time," Natchez said. "But the hardest part of the test is showing you can be a neutral dog." 'A neutral dog? What's a neutral dog?" Henry asked. A neutral dog does not rush up to greet other dogs by sniffing or barking at them, Henry. They stay next to their partner at all times, Natchez explained. Wow, that sounds hard, Cleo said. It is too hard for many dogs, but if you practice and pass the test, then it's graduation day for you. Hooray! Henry yelled out. A lot of my new therapy friends were at my graduation ceremony. They gave me my scarf and shiny tag to wear when I go to visit. It lets everyone know that I'm a registered therapy dog, Natchez said proudly. But before a therapy dog can go on a visit, they must be super clean, Natchez said. Clean, Henry stammered. You mean a bath? He gulped. Cleo smiled. She didn't mind baths. She liked her coat to be clean and shiny. Yes, Henry, a bath, Natchez laughed. My friend Pippa loves having her bath. She knows she will be going to visit her friends at the children's hospital soon. Pippa gets her teeth brushed and nail trimmed too. Then she will put on her scarf and shiny tag and be ready to go, Natchez said. What will Pippa do when she visits at the hospital? Cleo asked politely. Like many of my therapy friends who visit at the hospital, Pippa often spends time greeting people in the lobby or visiting with the patients in their room. Having a therapy friend to hug and talk to makes being in the hospital less scary for many of the children and their families that are staying there, Natchez said. Therapy dogs can also be found helping in the physical therapy area at the hospital. There's a special place that helps people move with movement after an illness or an accident. Therapy dogs help by encouraging them to use parts of their body, like their arm or hand, by sitting nearby and being brushed or having clips put in their fur. Sometimes they play games too, Natchez said. Even though physical therapy is hard work, it sure seems easier with a furry friend helping out. Therapy dogs go to schools and libraries too. Like Tonka, these dogs often get to spend time visiting as part of a reading program. The children read stories out loud while we listen and sit nearby for hugs and petting, and Tonka usually falls asleep. I love a good book, especially about dogs. Nursing homes are another part of a great place you will find my therapy friends. Living in a new place away from your family and pets can be lonely. A visit from a therapy dog that's friendly can really brighten someone's day. We often join in the fun with everyone gathered around for special activities. And sometimes we go into the residents' rooms to say hello with a wag of our tail and a smile, Natchez went on. Some therapy dogs can be found helping out during times of a crisis or a disaster. These dogs often have extra training to prepare them for this special work. Fire, floods, and other natural disasters can keep people from their homes and belongings. And it's nice to have a therapy friend to pet and hold. These special friends are often called comfort dogs because they spread comfort and smiles one paw at a time, Natchez explained. Therapy dogs often spend time sharing the importance of treating animals and each other with care and kindness, Natchez said. Just like people, animals need love and attention, along with food and shelter to be happy and healthy. May I pet your dog? They also teach about animal safety. Not all dogs are as friendly as therapy dogs. It's always best to ask permission before petting a dog you don't know. My therapy friends go many more places. Why, I can't even name them all, Natchez explained. But it's not all work, Henry and Cleo. When we're not visiting as therapy dogs, we like doing the same things all dogs do. We go to the lake with our families. We take long naps upside down in our favorite spots. We go for walks and play with our friends just like I'm doing with you all today. Wow, being a therapy dog sure sounds like a lot of fun, Cleo said. It sure does, Henry agreed. Natchez looked at all the dogs that had gathered around as he was talking. He gave them his biggest smile and asked, "Who wants to be a therapy dog?" "We all do," they shouted happily. And there's little Logan's potograph. And This is his brother, Rocky, who is also a therapy dog. And there you have it. Everyone is still sleeping. We'll see you next time.
Yes. Are you sleeping? So tired. Oh, Tonka.